And welcome back, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is you guys are watching this. In this vlog, we'll be installing the K-Tune shifter grommet that goes right there. That's normally where your heater hoses go, but obviously we're not going to run a heater inside Tonka, and we'll install our KLM shifter plate slash staging brake mount. It has both, but we're not drilling that. The only thing we're going to have to drill is the K-Tune shifter grommet because I already drilled the holes before I painted the interior Tonka. Let's get it. I'm ready. I can't remember what these are, but yeah, all of it. Yeah. So this is what we're using. Here is our K-Tune grommet for our shifter cables. There's the part number, the KTD-cab-GMT. I happen to buy this from Tri-State Motorsports. You can buy it from different places, but as you know, I buy a lot of stuff from Tri-State. Shout out to Tri-State. And then here is our KLM shifter plate plus staging brake. The staging brake will go right here, and then your K series shifter box, stock OEM RSX Type S, or a K-Tune one. I got this because I thought it looked pretty. I really like the design. Yes, it was pretty pricey, but I really like the design. So I figured I'd just spend the amount. And then with this shifter, it only came with this hardware. So these go for the bushings, the solid bushings. Here's, I guess this doesn't have a part number on it. But I had to go to Ace Hardware to go buy two more lock nuts, and I bought 4 washers. The washers I'll put on the bottom underneath the tunnel. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's the part number for this, if you'd like it. Let's get it. Okay, so I understand your tunnel may not look like this, which is probably going to be weird to explain. But anyway, if you follow me on Instagram, you guys already know I got the wiring set up for the most part. I still need to deal with this stuff. Fuse box will eventually get routed underneath and tucked away. That stuff is not really bothering anything, but we could tuck it and then loop it over. Fuse pump wiring, that's not hurting anything, but we're not using it, so it's electric taped and tucked out of the way. And yeah. But with this, these 2 holes usually go to the B series / D series shift linkage, the little bushing that bolts up underneath. So once you line your back holes, right here, pause. These 2, once you line those up, what I did was drop these in, see where I wanted my plate, which I think it was around right here. You'll see whenever, yep, we line up these holes. So all I did was mark it, take this plate off so I didn't damage the plate on accident. Whenever the drill bit actually went through, I didn't want to nick it with the drill. So you take your plate off, drill your holes, put these back, put these bolts in, and then meet it underneath the car with the lock nuts and washers. I'm using washers because I feel like it's extra support because it gives a wider base for it to bolt up to. I guess I gotta wait till D-Wix gets home because I definitely cannot tighten that without any help. But let's get to this right here. So once you take out the plastic, I just pop this little grommet out, and the way the cables go in is just this little slice on each end. But whenever you line it up, here's the symbol. So I'd line it up with this. Drop it down and go right here. I'm not trying to focus on the shifter plate, but it wants to. But whenever I put tape on it and I mark it up, I'm probably just going to flip it this way So it's a lot easier to line up because it's actually against the firewall. So there's probably multiple ways of doing this, but this is how I'm going to do it. I have tape over here. Imagine this piece isn't here. So it's just an oval. The oval lines up with this. So you just want the center of this, and it goes straight down. So here's pretty much the center. And then the center going this way. So instead of mocking up like this, it's easier to find the center whenever it's backwards. Put this flush against the firewall, and that's pretty much center. So you'll just mark your holes, drill it, and bolt it up. So as I said about marking it, use pretty much these dots, just one straight down. I'm just gonna line that dash with this. And that's pretty much center. I mean, some of you guys may not be as tedious with it, but I feel like why not? Why not try to line it up as best you can? So I traced it after I lined it up. Does that look centered to you? Yes, you might not say no, but remember this tape is drooping down. I probably should have a better way of taping it so it's easier to distinguish. But when you look at it this way, it's pretty center. One hole drilled and mocked up. And it's a new day. So, got off work. I was just going to finish up this vlog, tying everything down, and D-Wix isn't here. The reason why I say D-Wix isn't here is because I can't be underneath the car plus inside the car to tighten the shifter plate. It's a lock nut. So one side needs to hold still, the other side needs to tighten. And then pretty much the same thing with the grommet, but the thing with the grommet is I'm not running this. This would be if I just wanted to run the shifter cables, but I'm actually going to run my engine harness through here along with my shifter cables. So the shifter cable is going to be right here, and then my engine harness would be on this side. So to give it more room, I'm actually going to tape it back up, mark it, drill it out a little more, and yeah, just use the aluminum piece as a beauty piece, and just save this because who knows, might need this later on. It's still a good piece, and that's about it. So, D-Wix got home, but we'll just go ahead and conclude this video. Like I said before, you guys don't need to do this. There's multiple ways of doing this, but maybe this gave you some insight. Leave me some feedback, like, comment, subscribe. Stay blessed, stay slammed, most importantly, keep gunning, and I'll catch you guys next time.